Messy hair, don't care. Woot! Yeah, I'm a dork. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Woot Wednesday. I have absolutely no idea what number this one is. I want to say 30? Maybe? I think? I don't know. If I'm wrong, oh well, I'm wrong. I don't care about being wrong. Let's see, last 7 days have not been fun. I decided to take a break from things for a while. Certain things. And let just like give myself some breathing room. And most of it stems off is that certain things have changed, and I'm just going to be honest. Certain things have changed, and I don't really necessarily like it, and I'm not the only one. Although they won't come out and say it, and that's fine. I'm highly opinionated and borderline obnoxious about stuff like this, because it's just like I want it to be where anyone can come in without feeling bad about themselves and their skills. And then there are certain people who just think it's just so cute to act like an expert and just be, that's what I'm looking for. The word's not snob, but there are those that like to just make themselves feel superior. And it's not cute, it's not funny. Acting like a superior person just makes you look like an ass. So I've had it for a little bit. That it's always there's always gonna be those that are that, but it just got just to be a bit too much the last couple of weeks. So I'm just like, okay, I'm stepping back for a while. But that's fine. It's okay. I'll be back eventually. Probably sometime after the first of the year. I just need 2 weeks off, which is, everybody needs a break from whatever it is they do. I would love to have a break from my job, but I can't do that until next year. I'm taking 2 days off in February, hopefully, and hopefully take 2 weeks off in June. And maybe this time when I have a 2-week vacation, it won't rain every single friggin' day. So I can actually go out and maybe like go hiking somewhere or do something, get outside in the sun. Cause holy crap, earlier I'm at work. I went outside a little after 7 just to get out of the building, take a break, relax, whatever. And then I back inside, did what I needed to do. I was like, okay, can't really do anything until after my lunch break. So my lunch break is at 10 p.m. So I was like, okay, fine. I'm just going to go leave the building for a little bit, just walk around, go outside, sit in my car for a few minutes and relax. I opened the door and I didn't even look out. The way it is, I've got my door I have to leave out of, down the hall, turn the corner, go through another set of double doors, go down another hall, and then there's the outside doors. The windows are like this narrow, but they're like tall, but you can't really see out them because they have the handicap stickers at the bottom of the windows, and I'm friggin' short. So I didn't even bother looking out the window because, well, I can't see out the window anyway. Height. Short. Me. And I open the door and there is snow everywhere. I'm like, okay. So I'm all like freaking out. Well, not really freaking out. I'm just more concerned about when I start driving home because it wasn't snowing at the time. But The wind is blowing, and it's still blowing outside, but it's not doing anything. The skies are clear. It's really cold. And I'm not entirely sure if there was like ice with this snow, but everything, when I was walking out to my car, I crunch, 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 crunch across the ground. And I'm like, oh my God. I just hope it doesn't do any more so I can like drive home safely, because you could see with the parking lot lights, there was like an icy sheen over everything. And I'm like, oh crap. So I'm all like preparing for the worst. So I go outside about 15 minutes or so before I'm supposed to like leave, and I'm scraping this ice and snow off my windshield and my back glass and in my window so I can like see to drive home. So I'm sitting there preparing. It's like, okay, I get to that crossroads street. Do I go straight or do I turn left? I get past where I get to the intersection, and I'm like looking around going, there's not much of anything over here, so I'm going to take my normal way home. Whole road was clear. It didn't look like it had done anything. Maybe it's just a little bit. And it's like, I had like about a quarter inch or so of crap I scraped off my car. And I'm like, okay, so I'm driving home. I'm like, alright, fine. Go down the big hill, dry as hell. Except for, like, the turn lanes. So if there was a crew out there that took care of that, he did a great job. And I get to the bottom of the hill where I turn to go home, and there is nothing on the roads whatsoever. Not even in the turn lanes. And I'm like... So it only, like, really snowed, like, ridiculously weird. Closer to the mountains you get, and the further away, it wasn't anything. There was nothing. It's like I got home and looking at the cars in the parking lot. There's just like a little smidge of like ice and little snow bits. And I'm all like, I spent 10 minutes cleaning off my car. And then you guys tomorrow, when you leave in the morning, are going to have to do much of anything. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. That's stupid. My job is 3 miles away from here. It's insane how weird the weather changes. It's like, and I've seen this before. When I was a kid, it would be raining across the street. I'm not even getting wet because it's across the street. They're getting rained on. We didn't get any rain. And it's just weird. Anyway, enough of that. And it's going to be friggin' cold tomorrow, and it's like, I don't want to deal with it. And I'm reaching over my microphone, trying not to knock my coaster off. So I can have some coffee. Why? Because coffee. I don't have any wine, so not that I would drink wine on camera. So I've been working in Blender recently, and made an animation the other day that I was like, because it was a tutorial, and I was like, okay, well, how does this work? And I went through it, got it all done, and it's just like, holy crap, it's over 6,000 frames. I'll just render it out as a movie file. It'll be quicker. Wasn't. Because I was like, while it's doing that, I can't exactly be in Blender working on something else. I mean, I could, but if I wanted to render it to see what it looked like, I couldn't do it because it was busy. 6,000... What was it? 6,000. I'm probably gonna. I know it's over 6,000. 6,000. I want to say 6,824 or 6,482. I can't remember. Those numbers are in there somewhere. 6,000. I am absolutely sure of, because I'm sitting there going, "Oh my God, how long is this going to take?" It took a couple hours. If I were to had rendered it out frame by frame, I'd still be working on rendering it out. So. It's fine. I exported it out at 1080 and 60 FPS. And I'm like sitting there, as soon as it finished, I was like, crap, fine, I'm going to watch it. Because I've never rendered anything out at 60 frames per second. I've done 4K, but at 30. But I'm sitting there watching it on my screen and like, holy crap, that's so smooth. Anything usually with a 60 FPS bugs my eyeballs because it's just so like there. It's like, holy crap. I don't know if you get what I mean, but yeah. I did that, and I'm like, I was looking around and at other people's not tutorials, but their versions, and they put music to it, and I'm like, okay. So I'm sitting there staring at mine a lot because it is hypnotic a little bit. So I'm going to. I haven't put that animation up on YouTube yet because I want to write music for it. It's like I doubled it when I took it into DaVinci Resolve. I put that one in there, and it was like 1 minute and 44 seconds. So I put a second, duplicated it across, and I checked to make sure it was actually seamless, and it is. I was shocked because I wasn't sure if I knew if I had cut the thing properly, but it worked, and I'm like, oh, okay, so that's now 3 minutes and something seconds now, so I'm like, alright, I can figure out how to do a 3-minute song. Something, just because of the way it is and whatnot, it deserves some synths and some atmospheric something or other. So I'm gonna work with that as soon as I can get a chance to. Christmas is coming up, and then New Year's is coming up, and next year is coming up. It's like year 2020. Bleep off. As much as I would like to say, drop an F-bomb, I won't. I'm doing it in my head though. So yeah, I've been playing with that. Did some little piano stuff. There's that lesson 1 from Piano Method by Anton Schmall. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. I'm not entirely sure. But I had all these, you can see behind me. Yeah, right there. Those are all the things that I got from the imslp.org site. Piano sheet music, classical piano sheet music. So I was like, I downloaded a whole bunch of these method books right when I was starting to try to teach myself how to learn to play piano. I was like, I need to go and learn this stuff. So I don't know, I'll just start from like beginning. Got some beginner's method books. Some of them look like they're like, they may say grade 1. I'm like looking at going, that's like grade 20 for me. But I'll get through it, and it's just practice and time, which I hadn't had a lot of lately. I got a little bit of it now, and I got like one other thing back there that I've been working on, trying not to screw it up, because for some reason I'll play through it right the first time, but once you hit that repeat bar and you have to go and repeat it again, I screw it up somewhere. Usually at the beginning, and it's just like I don't know where my fingers don't know where they need to go. But yeah, that's a process. So, and I think that's about it. I'm just trolling around on YouTube, looking at Blender tutorials, trying to get my modeling skills back up, and it's like I have yet to make like an actual character, with a face and all. I've got blank characters that I used in stock work. Yeah, I made a whole bunch of those, and they went nowhere. So I just need to learn how to make some characters, learn a little more about rigging for animation. I would love to start doing like camera tracking. But that's Oh, there's so much stuff with that. I've watched videos on that. I'm like, oh, there's no way in hell I'm gonna be able to do that. But it's like, holy shoot. But yeah, there's just a lot of things that go with that, and they keep updating. This was fun. I rendered out my Mix Engineer portfolio in Blender 2.91. And I went to go. I was like, okay, great, that's done. I can like move on and do something else. So I was watching tutorials about like doing these funky, abstracty, psychedelic-y, looping animations. I was like, great, cool. So I followed the tutorial. As soon as I went to hit render, Blender crashed. And I'm like, what? So I kept at it. I finally got one done, but something was wrong with it. So I was like looking online, and I think I ran across someone that was having that problem too, and it's like, I'm not running out of memory. I have 20 gigs of RAM in this computer. It's not the computer, so I don't know what happened between Blender 2.8, whatever the heck they were at before they went to the 2.9 series, but that hasn't been working. As soon as I went back to the last version I had, the earliest version I had was, I think, 2.83, it rendered fine. So I don't know what changed between there and the new one, but something has gone wrong. And I don't know what it is, and I haven't been able to find what it is. I don't think I will find what it is until like I'll wait like another month or so, and then I'll go check the Blender site to see if there's like a new download, and I'll get that one and see if that changes anything, because something is definitely wrong with 2.91. So I don't know. But that rant is over. Yeah, I think that's about it for this week. I'm not going back to what I started with. I'm not leaving forever, though some people may think I am. I'm not. I just need a break. I just too many egos and experts to deal with, and I've had my fill for the last couple of weeks, and I just need to step back and relax, because I do a lot of stuff behind the scenes that most people don't know, most people won't see, because I don't tell anybody, because it's nobody's business between other than me and who I'm talking with. But yeah, I was just like, I don't just learn to, if you are that type that likes to sit there and tell everybody how better you are than they are, just want to go, what's the sitch? Anyway, if you are the type of person that likes to tell people how better you are than everybody else, stop. You need to learn to be humble. You need to learn to have just a little bit of humility. Okay? People aren't going to like you if you're acting like that, and it's just going to make you look like an ass, like I said earlier. Be humble and be respectful. Okay? Humble and respectful. Please. Take that with you in through Christmas. Humble and respectful. Alright. That's it for this episode. How's your week been? Hopefully better than mine. Anyway, yeah, I look forward to hearing what y'all have to say down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.